Welcome back to Roundhouse. Guilty Gear Strive. Top 8 time is here. Offline Strive action. Before we get started, allow me to do some introductions. I'm Dynamite, joined by the Maven of the Mic, the Baron of Bars, Saint Cola. We're finally back together, brother.
Yes,
Offline
sir.
action.
Bro, we here,
I'm ready. I'm ready.
White excellence, baby. We out here for some Guilty Gear Strive, as my man just said. Top 8 edition at the first edition of Roundhouse itself.
Let's go.
Yo, this is a different type of energy if y'all don't know, okay? Offline is fine, but online is fine, but offline is just a different sort of heat. Am I right?
It's mad different. The reactions are crisp. The frames are perfect.
Ain't no excuses.
No excuses.
Ain't no excuses.
And no excuses. The wins are absolute, and we are here to see some of the best in the Midwest go at it. We have a banger coming up already from the beginning. Flowerman rocking the Millia versus Evo Top 8 Zato Macho coming in to do what it do. Look, I seen a little flock online about Zato players. Somebody was calling out saying, yo, what are Zato players in the US at? If you don't know, pay attention.
You about to know.
You about to find out. You about to discover.
You ain't got no excuse.
Yes, sir.
And we said before, this is a top 8 Evo placer.
Yes.
Macho is no stranger to the danger, but Flowerman, one who has done well in Guilty Gear, a different game, multi-game specialist, one of those players that, you get to give them the momentum of a few wins, they're going to go in. And that's what we see him in the winner's side of things. I'm curious to see how Macho's going to be using the new Zato. I feel like that's a character that has been bumped, and I feel like, look at these brackets right here. Macho going up against Flowerman. Then we are going to have DPS against zignoe. Who's the loser side?
Loser side, we got Barrik running the Leo versus Bloodshark, who is a team member of Barrik. They drove down from Minneapolis together. So, no friends once you get in the top 8. No friends whatsoever. And last but not least, Tswagg rocking the Giovanna, and the Midwest's own Chipp / answer player, Chris Chaos, legacy gear player looking to make some noise. This top 8, it don't get no better than this.
It don't get no better. It really doesn't.
No better. One thing that I want to bring up is that Flowerman is already on a hot streak. Took the GBVF bracket last night. Had been looking for a Grand Blue win for a long time offline. Finally got it. So the confidence levels are mad high, and it's something that you're going to have to pay attention to because Macho is a cerebral type of player.
Right.
If he sees you falter, he's gonna jump all over you.
And you can't be faltering here. Top 8 Guilty Gear Strive. Let's get it.
Let's go. I am so excited to see this matchup, first and foremost, because both of these players have been playing really hot. I know Macho comes out to every bracket with something to prove.
Right.
One thing that we're going to have to pay attention to is the Millia changes. She can cancel her Mirage now and get meterless knockdowns from side to side, taking full strength.
That's kind of nasty. To have a character that can be super aggressive in this game, even with the active changes, and the ability to get like meterless knockdowns is so big, especially for her who wasn't able to get that. Having the overhead also be more powerful, and just the system changes overall around the board, she's looking to be one of those top spot kind of characters. Let's see how things go down. I ain't trying to make that tier list just yet, but she's still super strong. With Zato, one of those characters that also is super strong, hold these boss frames, and Amorphous. Did that just to get the pressure going? What's next?
There's the burst out immediately from Flowerman. Doesn't want to deal with any of that pressure. You saw a couple of 6Ps. Shadow Comer comes out, gets Millia out of the skies. You want to keep it locked down and locked in.
On the throws, like the side switch, close slash, hair car, sets him up for the empty, trying to get some space. Hair car, right on single, put him in his place.
Yo, he said, no, I'm not going to send you through the wall. I want you to stay right in the living room where I can talk to you real close.
Up close and personal. One touch here. Flowerman with the aggression. Anthony dash up, gets him with a 2H. Leapfrog, 2S. Switch again. This should be the win. Shark win.
Big eats for Macho, drawing first blood. The water is red, and Macho looking to make Flowerman dead.
Dash up 2K, didn't get the 2D knockdown situation. You see him doing 3 to 6 piece, but there's the air-to-air right there. Taking to the sky, no surprise, you want to see that wall break, there you go.
And that's the air-to-air conversions that we've seen Millia do previous to the patch. Now even more powerful in this patch due to the changes in the gatlings of the buttons universally across the board.
That's absolutely correct, being able to, for all the characters being able to have that, but someone who's always in the skies anyway is going to get more off of that. He's going to get a lot of damage off of this too.
Wait, that's
the person stay solid. PRC trying to get some knockdown, try to pick something out, the PRC right back at him.
Oh, there's the backstep again. Eddie coming out low. Let me see your hands.
Applause. Picks up into the counter hit. Knockdown. That's a close slash. It's going to be a command grab. Get got. One touch and the fault to do it. Macho with the aggression takes the first win. Remember, this is the first out of 2. You got to come through correct.
Yeah. This is not online, right? So we're running first to 2 until you get to that finals mark in the brackets. And that's really going to play into Macho's favor, I feel, because both of these characters revolve on set play, but Zato makes you guess in so many different ways.
Right.
Millia is the same guess over and over, right? Lay down the disc, I'm going to go high, low, or throw. Zato's a different type of beast. He can overload the mental stack in just so many different ways.
That's true. And it takes a lot for you to like look at the Zato meter and see what's going to come next, right? If it's off, that's when you kind of go in and you kind of put your aggression in. First to get some distance, but Macho backs off, get that Zato meter back up, sorry, Eddie meter back up, puts up the spikes, laying down the wall.
Flowerman with a bunch of tension on deck as well. That gold burst is going to pay off dividends. Speaking of burst, Macho ejecting out of the guessing game first.
Close that super. Careful the 6-3 situation right there. We out of there. The air movement, good, really good from Macho. You see that, from Millia a lot, but you'll see it from Macho kind of skating through some of these round of sequences.
Caught him run up. You see Macho just filling the ground with Eddie moves just to make sure that that dash speed from Millia is canceled. You have to approach from the sky. There's a 2KTD knockdown, lay down the disc. We went low again.
Air conversion. All with a wall, bad moon. That's a full slash. Cancel the jump H. And that's the danger. Air throw. What a call out. Pick up the phone, 1-800 damage wire. See to stay defensive. Get the counter hit. And they'll do it. Through the wall you go. Meet your neighbors. Macho on set point.
Macho immediately on set point, and he loves to come out super aggressive. I'm looking at him, looking for him to do the same thing. Decides to backstep instead, playing things to his favor. Flowerman had a lot of the right ideas, but just one mistake, and Macho was all over.
That's really all it takes. Both characters not having a lot of help. He's going to die in some of these sequences a lot faster. Gold press puts him in the corner. The 2D knockdown, close slash. Again, the 2D running that roll. Yo, you see the Eagle legs coming through, let freedom reign. Back throw though.
Flowerman's gonna need a lot of freedom right now. Stuck in the corner through the wall. This should be it. Yeah, the super putting the hands together from the mans.
Take a bite out of crime. Scruff, McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60612. Ooh. That's a Midwest heat that y'all don't know about, but you definitely know about the Midwest heat that comes from Macho. We talked about this before. How strong Macho is as a competitor that people had no idea. How do you not know? Top 8 at EVO, you see this pressure right here with this character. Definitely all about the mix in all the games that he plays. You see it right here. And being able to be staying optimal with the big boy damage.
It's a huge damage, and we saw the Eddie gauge conservation changes come into play.
Yes.
Look how many more Eddie moves he was just able to put out
That's
neutral
true.
to force Flowerman to either wait or take to the skies. And it slows down the Millia gameplay, and that's a character who is another set play specialist, but she just likes to keep that rhythm going and going.
Yeah, she's gonna continuously loop that. She don't have the full range movement that you saw before, so it's mixed to be mixed out here. Unfortunately, Macho will be moving on. Flowerman still be able to fight. Yep, in the loser side, but you don't want to be down there. A lot of killers are waiting down there.
It's the Megalodons down there. You fought the shark from Zato, but
exactly.
It's a Megalodon down there. It's a different kind of shark, but you know what? Sometimes it just takes that first kind of run in top 8, recollect yourselves. Everyone here made it to top 8 for a reason, so we're going to see DPS and zignoe coming up next. DPS and Axl player. If you don't know DPS, you're about to find out. This kid is a powerful anime player from the Midwest, makes a lot of noise, and zignoe has been showing up online for Strive as well, and was in Bamboo Battles. So I'm looking for this Eno to do a lot of work. He's shown up, he drove down. Shout outs to Mr. Mostopheles who he drove down with. This kid, these two kids are really good. So if you play either one of these characters, pay attention.
Yeah, it's kind of when you say kids, like it makes me like as an old man, like damn, what was I doing when I was their age? You know what I'm saying? Like I was free as hell. I was not getting no top 8s at some side tournaments. I'll tell you that.
No,
I wasn't out here traveling. I was shit posting online on Shoryuken like a fool.
Man. Talking about how DP's a cheat.
Yeah. You ain't lying. Like, why did he wake up with that? This character's so whack. But, we separate the people who complain online, the people who actually put in the work in these brackets. We're still on the winner side. This team is moving on through this bracket. 2 strong competitors. It's the invader versus the one that's fortified at the castle.
That's right.
We'll see who's going to go down.
We're going to see a lot of just active defense from Axl coming out. DPS, one of the best at it. He can alter his tempo at a drop of a dime, really. But I've seen zignoe really weave in that hover dash from Eno incredibly well. I can't wait for this matchup. If you are watching with us, make sure you tweet it out. Let people know. Twitch.tv/ElvenShadow. Roundhouse 2021 Guilty Gear Top 8 action continues.
Dang. 2020. Yo, we went through the time skip. we're here. It's time for the tournaments. We went through the time skip, the training arc. It's time for the tournaments.
Time to butter the bread, baby.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing right here. If you're an Eno player, you ain't got no complaints. I don't want to hear nothing on Twitter. My character can't do this and that. Dar will be out here working. Let's see if it's the same way.
If you needed the wall slump to win, then you weren't doing it right. That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into the match.
Talk. Ooh, Roundhouse with a counter here. Already getting the corner carry. Love to see his Eno.
All right, 5K. Oh, great anti-air there from DPS. Reading them like a book, pull him back inside, switch. Oh, got caught with the burst. That might have tried to be a goal burst.
Yeah.
Just to get some meter off of that.
Forces off the table, though. So Zig's gonna have to go in all offense all dang day. Yes, goes, catches him low. Just nice zoning, by the way. You see this? Stay away so you can keep in play. You know, you don't want to get the mix going from the character. That's, you know.
Get it with the morning after. It's not you. It's me. It's me. I just need some distance.
You see some time. Great, play right there from just pure easy zoning. Not one of the combos. That's how actually running. Round start with the stroke the bad tree. Burst. DPS trying to keep that distance once again.
Oh, the trade certainly in DPS's favor there off of the clash. And look how much Chipp Snail does. Just throwing it out there, even if it's blocking, it's not FD, it's taking off a chunk.
Sickle Storm right there. Trying to find that 2D knockdown. Gets a conversion. Zawaldo. One vision. Axl Bomber, burst, fakes it out. Nobody knows who get hurt. Put the burst in the bag.
Cannot.
Put the burst in the bag.
Just real quick, wallet, phone, keys. That's all I need.
Put it, get all. I want your receipts, your debit cards, your credit cards. What's on a bus pass? Give me that.
My man was on a trip to Damage Town, stopped to get some brunch on the burst, and then finished out the drive. I was wild.
I like those ideas to just understand like their defensive tendencies and take, charge of that. Far slash got a little bit of a hit, but the burst stays solid though. DPS been real good about using the burst to, didn't mount the offense, but here we go. Maybe you're regretting that one.
In the corner now, got hit low, stroked the big tree. Oh, the fakey, got him overhead, caught him sleep at the wheel.
He's feeling himself. We see him go in like that. Oh, chemical love, the toxicity.
Hit him with a little bit of the grape crush.
The grimace.
Big counter hit again. You see zignoe weaving in those hover dashes on DPS, calling out when the chains are going to come out. We're going to the other side again.
Wall break, won't wait. Immediate 5K though. You're going to see a lot more 5K, 2Ks and things like that come from Axl this season, but may not see it this round. Zig about to take him down. A super burst. Stays off for a little bit longer. Can Zig find a way through them long chains?
Caught my man out the air again. Signals. Storm. Big super here from DPS, gonna run all the way up, set it back to mid-screen, pushing him back, still has 50% tension, but zignoe got that burst on the other side.
Could be that one vision come through, freeze the spring, uses the red RC, burst to get the distance, not bad for DPS, interruption! DPS,
what are those?
What are those? You want those outside? Set point, DPS.
I like this 5K. I'm hoping DPS starts to weave in 5K a little bit more on the hover dash. Try to get out of those situations where he has to guess for double overhead.
Get so much more off it, even like last season off the 5K. And you got to be careful if you jump faster too. That could be a countering situation if there's a button that you don't can fight with.
Okay, there's the jump back again. DPS playing the range game, but the stroke the big tree. Gonna take him far. Oh, caught him. Black beat combo.
Spread Eagle. Put the Beethoven on. Spread Eagle again.
Woo! Ultimate Fortissimo, got some Oki and positive bonus. Zignoe going for the dome. Oh, got caught. That's a burst.
Chipp at the bottom. 10. On the board to cook with.
It's gonna be
BRC, and the interruption.
Caught him. DPS weathering the storm. We saw Zignoe many times try to take the momentum, but one of the critical keys to DPS's gameplay is that patience. It's not panicking in the scramble. We see the blue RC come through here.
Right, try to slow things down.
Yeah, the shockwave didn't hit.
Just be like that, you know what I'm saying? Just be like that.
Offline kind of different,
Oh, a little different, you know what I'm saying? You get a little too preemptive and that's what happens. But we're not going to prophesize my man's demise. He's only a loser. Going to have some more time to play. But it's time to zip up and chip up some bodies. And now it's time for the first part of losers. Now,
yeah.
when things get spicy, when you travel all them hours, you know, them 6-hour drives and stuff like that, or that Uber that was like $40,
and you got to take your homie out of bracket. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be a quiet ride back, brother.
The Uber driver trying to talk to you, like, so what'd you do? He's like, hey man, not today, bro. You see the earphones in? Not today.
I need some time.
That's the worst. You got the like you're showing them you got the earphones in, and they still trying to have a conversation. Like, bro, I just got my ass beat at this tournament. Can you just relax, bro? Like, I'll talk to you about it. If I see you next time, it's all good. But right now, not the right time. And this is not the right time to be losing. Losers sort of things. First and two, we already getting into it. Yo. Oh, man.
Secretary of Absolute Defense on the screen in top 8. Yo, shout outs to Crocs and Socks wherever you are. I'm still shook. I'm still shook.
Still thinking about that.
But Leo Whitefang, different kind of character, right? Like, you cannot disrespect the flash kick, especially if there's tension on the board. Had some changes done in this patch, but I still think the character is quite strong.
Oh, yeah. Like, I can't downplay it. I'm looking at what they did to the character, and like it's like they nerfed some of the damage a little bit in some of the routes, and it makes it easier to deal with the run through slash, heavy addition. But at the same time, he still has a lot of momentum. FD changes don't push you back enough where he's still in front of your face like you need toothpaste. So you know the character like Goldlewis has got to put on the impression where it can happen to him.
Yeah, you're going to have to really take advantage here if you're Bloodshot. An immediate run under flash kick to let them know what it is.
Remember, this is a matchup. They both with the same card. You know what's going to be. It's going to be heavy. They swing it straight on here. They will be the salty one.
Oh, another flash kick. Barrik. We saw Barrik earlier on stream. My mans will pull the trigger. Doesn't matter if there are bullets in the barrel or not. He's going to let it go.
Wait, why? You see the DP again?
I told you.
That Clash gets the win. Runs it wrong with the red RC. Oh, and that new dust combo.
My man is no protection for the selection. He goes in wrong every time.
Bite the Villa. With PRC. Trying to get in with the Behemoth Typhoon. But it's not happening. It's looking long. Jump in.
Got him with the Area 51. Back step, trying to see what it's doing. There's the YRC. I need my turn, please.
Jump in again. The Fireball's having recovery. And you call for the corner against his character. With PRC. And there's the team. DP again.
Yo.
Let's it rip.
What was that, 5?
Well, how many was that? Yo, chat, how many was that? Barrik this week just letting them loose.
Might as well call my man Barrik because he got the machine gun on the arm.
Good at. He unleashes the guard point right there, which you have to do this season. Bin buff, they want you to kind of use that with the movement. You're faster with the walk speed. And a lot of people don't know how to fight that because a lot of Leo players haven't been using it until now.
Yeah. And the buff, I really feel like, brought the guard point out the woodwork. But and this Behemoth Typhoon, another one. And that was the heavy edition, so you know he felt certain way.
Swinging out here. A lot of bar at the bottom for Barrik to work with 6B. Really good neutral 2-2. Cross with the super. Yo, but he stops on. Another DP. Barrik swinging.
Oh, my man Barrik doesn't even know how to tech. What's a tech?
What's a tech?
Is that the
what's blocking?
Is that when you hold down and press up and then the heavy slash?
That must be what it is.
That must be what it is.
I don't think he's really cared to block once on wake up. And when you got a reversal, and if they taken it, why would you stop running?
Why stop?
Barrik on game point.
Right there, big counter hit again. Bloodshot all up in the DMs. Goldberg's got some money. Let's make it funny.
That's what we do with the Gucci. It's a knockdown to Behemoth Typhoon dash up. Super situation. I like that red RC, able to stay solid. You see him put the mix on him. Yo, they said this will slow down. Dice Gate, is your vision clear? Is your vision clear?
Oh, baited out the parry and the side switch. Bloodshot trying to get his eat on.
Behemoth Typhoon, back Behemoth Typhoon. Yeah, fireball to cover the approach so he's not grabbed out of that, but the interrupt.
Check.
Yeah, nice CP. And the Behemoth Typhoon finds a finish. Not done yet, just yet. Blood, so smells it in the water.
This is first to 2 situation, right? So like, it's now or never for Bloodshot.
I think this better for characters that are maybe on the weaker side, like Goldlewis, especially maybe when they do play each other, don't have as much experience. This might not be too bad for him. But the mixes are coming, the overhead, Christine the cranium.
The dome was blessed. Run up, Liger Bomb. Here we go. Pressure time. You're gonna have to guess. Nice neutral jump from Bloodshot and a ton of damage off of it as well. But you already know what it was. And he had meter too.
He gonna let it rip. Backslide from the super. Not gonna get hit.
Oh,
dash up, punish, red RC. This should be the victory. No, one touch. Wasn't dead yet. Burst. Falls to the fireball.
Yo.
They slugging out here. They outside of Ponderosa. Just be swinging.
Just swinging. You should have left some breadsticks for me.
You eat a stick like that?
I'm gonna need you to step outside.
We gotta talk about something.
Look at these well-fed projectiles. Sander with his whole chest.
Gotta put this man to rest. He's got the coffin on him. Just another Behemoth Typhoon PRC.
Yo,
check the red. He's almost dead.
Yo.
Dead. He's dead.
Yo.
He's dead.
Dude.
Bro, y'all make me feel unusual. I know it's a local. Y'all making me feel unusual.
Yeah,
that kill?
Y'all
got me saying words.
5 different casters. You want the wood one, you want the iron one, you want the one with the gold on it. We got them all here.
Got them all. Tenderizer.
Oh,
you thought?
Locked it up, no punish.
No punish. This is bad. In the corner, Gold burst. Oh, this is good. Never mind, staying fine. Watch my 6, we got a lot more tricks.
Oh my goodness, this is dead.
Another DP.
No.
Believes in himself. The throw, there you go. Yo, gold. No gold on the side of Barrik, to stay solid in some situations. Blood Shark, though, set point now.
Set point. After losing game 1 pretty hard, now coming back. There's the run through. Dome is blessed. Switching into Turbulence. Which way did he go?
That IV a little bit didn't work out too well. He's scared to come in front of you. It is a super OTG.
Yeah.
Bounce him up.
Yeah.
Put him to the wall, make him fall.
It's Oki time. Oh, the back step caught him reaching. Now he's going to be teaching.
Final game, final round.
Let's go.
The first set of the night to go this far, too, in terms of Guilty Gear.
Oh, there's a media burst. Wanted nothing on it. Pull out the gap. Said always keep that thing open.
Strapped up. Get clapped up. GG Clash. He's definitely in favor of Barrik to get that hard knockdown. Put him in the corner. What's the defense, though?
Oh.
Get that D, try to bait out something with it. Didn't even matter. Recovers the time to stay fine.
Another burst again. Holding out the drone. Trying to get some security footage, but the flash kick again from Barrik. Now we got corner pressure into the quick cancel.
Guess for the super just yet. Be a BRC on the wake up. No, just fade away. DRC runs right into it. Still alive until the Limpsy, the dot wakes up with a super. And what a way to send out your friend with a wake up super for the win.
That's going to be a long conversation, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
You do that to me?
You going to wake up super after that?
On me? On your boy?
Come on now. Come on. Not like this.
Nah.
Kudos to Bloodshark for really turning around after game 1 because Barrik was feeling a certain kind of way. But he just, those flash kicks, man, like they really just let them just every time.
Over and over again.
If it's working, don't stop. But at some point, if you're Bloodshark, you're going to look at the footage and be like, man, why don't I just run up and block?
Right. He did kind of put in a little bit of difference in terms of when he put on the DPs and stuff like that. So I got to give him credit in terms of stagger stepping some of his normals and eventually blocking it towards the end, which was nice. But it's up to you to stop that momentum. It's up to you to make those call outs. And we didn't see full punishes all the time with some of those DPs, right?
Yeah.
Could have been a lot more.
Yeah, look. If you got an invincible reversal and your opponent is not punishing you for it, even when it's whiffed, it's Lawnmower Man. Lawnmower Man, 1990s.
I'm gonna let it sing.
Yo.
I'm gonna let it sing, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let it sing.
The whole chorus, too. How the Pope out there blessing you with it, sprinkling you with water.
Peace be with you, and also with you out of this bracket.
Yo. Go with God, because you're not going with the W.
Oh my God! Bro, if they don't listen back to this and be like,
"Oh, they kind of
Yo,
wild."
listen, y'all gotta hold it. But I appreciate everybody that did come through on some real stuff, though. Everybody coming through. A lot of y'all, dozens of y'all coming through for the Strive, with other games too as well. And shout out to you, Dan, and the rest of the crew for putting this beautiful event on to the Midwest. If y'all didn't come through, you better come through the second time.
Oh, yeah.
Make it fine, people. Because I'm telling you, it's only going to get better.
It's only going to get better. And shout outs to all of the Midwest organizers that came together. This is like the Avengers of the Midwest organizers. We got so many different ones. We get, of course, Lord ElvenShadow blessed us with the Garage Gear stream. We got UGS here. We got Chicago Tech in here. We got CIFGC here. We got so many other ones here too. Oh, BDE, of course.
Yeah.
So look, it was a full combination. And if you didn't make this one, make sure to make the one next year. But we're going to make it even more spicy. We got Chris Chaos and Tswagg coming up to deck. This is loser side, first to 2. Gio really got touched this time.
Yeah, she really got.
It's a different kind of character, so I'm curious to see how Tswagg adjusts to it.
You know, I feel like it's between like two realms. Either you really like the changes, or you don't. Personally, I think she got better, but other characters got better than her. So overall, you know, she's all right. Like every character in Gear can fight, and Chipp is another one that people be fighting around about.
Yeah.
That's 1 point left.
Oh, run up punish here from Chris Chaos. Letting that pressure go. Cross up Alpha Blade. Oh, which way did he go?
I thought y'all could just block and punish that. Red RC, react to the Alpha Blade, they said. Just react.
Tswagg hemmed up in the corner. Fight back.
Fight back. Fight back. Fight back. Bro, Tswagg, but that's the thing is like, no reversal. Hard to deal with some of these situations, so you have to call out the Alpha Blade. Find a better way.
And the changes to her pseudo DP, right? Like
that's right.
You really can't use it as a upper body involved on the ground as much. So that changes the game too. Speaking of changing the game, Tswagg woke up, smelled the smelling salt.
Pop in the corner, 2S, yeah, finds fish for the doggy, Tatsu, and a perfect hit. What a way to come back too. Like, hey, yo, this ain't free. Hold on, I just had to get my bearings.
Yeah. Hold on.
I ain't had no vitamin free today. I'm missing that vitamin. I'm telling you that right now.
I am deficient.
Stay right there, trying to find an opening. What's the breakfast sushi?
That was good.
Yeah,
good,
immediate
heavy.
580.
Look at this pressure and the damage on top of it. Through the wall they go. Full charge dust. Chris Chaos with a whole bunch of bar though. Able to make it happen. Jump back shuriken.
Yeah, you don't want to be down right here for Chris Chaos. You're going to have to FD damn near everything to not get got. Jump H comes through. Is the super going to seal it? Will it catch? Yeah, it'll connect, but he drops out. Still solid though.
Blue RC. There's the burst from Tswagg. Wants to close the door, but Chris Chaos is in. He put the foot in. He said, hold on, player.
He said, hold on. It's like he's making a meal. He put the foot in it, and that'll do it. The conversion into the super Chris Chaos.
Yo. My man tried to tell guests, all right, good night. You know, it's a nice time.
Oh, put the foot out. He put the foot out. He said, hold on. You know how a meal is so good, they say you put your foot in it. That's a black thing. Y'all may not know about that one, but we're going to teach you. They put their foot in it. That's how good it was for the hit confirm right there. Chris had to put his foot in it to find the finish, but now he's on game point.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's a first to 2 situation. Chris Chaos, an experienced gear player, right? Like, he knows what to do, knows how to close out when the opportunity is given. I'd like to see if Tswagg, a pretty younger player, can get the composure to convert.
True. Just has to find that momentum and kind of keep it, but yeah, once the burst immediately, doesn't have to deal with the shit pressure, because it's all about like the mental stuff that he puts on, right? You know, some of the stuff is weaker. You know, if you listen to certain people on Twitter, they're definitely correct in some aspects. We still got a lot of mental stuff. He still has a lot of pressure he can put on.
Oh, and speaking of pressure, we're at the wall now. Going to go crash all the way out. Get the meter, get the Oki, get the damage. I definitely agree.
To my meter, I need it now. Empty throw? Are you kidding me, bro?
Chris Chaos said, let's go. Match point, Chris Chaos.
Trying to find that far slash, didn't work out. Again, Stagger stepping some of the records right there with the suit.
And you see Chris Chaos really working the rhythm slowly now, trying to take advantage, but here comes Tswagg. Big counter hit DP, the conversion. Oh, blocked
the DP, no punish. Red RC, trying to get the pressure going though. Go slow, gets the doggy toss to at least, in the corner pressure. One touch situation.
Jabbed him out. Oh, big counter hit here. Chris Chaos with the pressure, cross up Alpha Blade. Oh, caught him again, looking like an AM1 video out here.
Don't know about that one. 6K goes for the throw again.
Don't do it to him.
Lockdown.
Don't do it to
him.
Don't do it to him.
Finish Chris Chaos.
Yo, my goodness.
Brings it back from the brink. Get the Midwest cheering for him. That's an old head right there. Midwest out here cheering for him. Good stuff, I gotta say, to Tswagg coming through in the top 8, but Chris Chaos stood in his way, and now stands to make a further reach of this bracket, dog. That is, if you want to see some Chipp play that is not, you know, bro, my character sucks, look at someone like Chris Chaos, believes in the character. And I feel like if you play any character that's been nerfed or maybe just seen as bad on any, you know, sort of social media, you definitely want to have somebody that believes in their character. Follow Chris Chaos.
Follow on Twitter. I'm telling you right now, like you said, old head gear player, but still making waves, committed to studying and learning always, right? Chris Cass is never the type of person where you talk to him and he's like, oh yeah, I already know all about this. I already know. No, he is continually learning, and big ups to Tswagg as well, right? Like it's hard out here in Midwest gear. Like
it actually is.
It is not free. I know, a lot of people got a lot of things to say about the Midwest, but come out here and try. Like for real, like real talk.
Yeah, real talk.
It is not free, and to make it to top 8 and be such a young player like that, it is something to take your hat off for. And I'm sure we'll see more of him in the future.
Yeah, that's true. We're gonna see more action out here. People tweet out, let the people know what's going on. Roundhouse. I almost said Roadhouse. Roundhouse. But it's almost a sickness Roadhouse out here. What's sick is this bracket. Zig going up against Barrik. Now that's gonna be a difficult one for Zig, because like here's the thing. Wake Up DP is going to come through. Flowerman after that versus Chris Chaos. That's a Chicago Classic right there. In the winners finals, you got Macho versus DPS.
That is a local winners and grand finals classic at this point. Macho and DPS have been going at each other every time we have a gear bracket locally.
Right.
And it is always a showstopper. And the adjustments, it starts off at Yomi level 3. Like, these two players are just
far above.
But before we get there, let's not skip what we got coming up. Eno versus Leo Whitefang. Look, zignoe don't got the type of health that Goldlewis has. He's rocking Eno. You get hit with one of those wake up heavy flash kicks from Leo.
You be feeling unusual. You feel unusual for the rest of the day. You contemplating. You look at the sunset like, dang, dog. Is this really my life? Is this really what I got to deal with? And Barrick's the one to kind of throw those out. Hopefully zignoe understands that coming into this match.
There's the note. I think that's going to be so important to just force him to respect the wake-up game. Immediate burst for Barrik, though. He wants his turn with punish on the throw.
With the damage from the victory. Trying to find the jump deep. Didn't work out. 5P, Anton gets the knockdown burst, puts him in the corner. Super situation, doesn't reach, unfortunate. Leads the bar. But still has all the pressure.
Yeah, it's looking good for zignoe, laying down some more sheet music. Can you read?
Guard point don't work, dog. You ain't got no help to play with in the PRC just in case.
Just to let them know.
Yeah, just to let you know. I still have more juice in the tank. Far slash coming just been bumped this season. You see it in a lot more interactions. There's the DP you want to see from Barrik. Lets it rip.
Ooh, nice back step though from zignoe. Want to get that pressure running up. Another one. And it was heavy.
Overhead, you see the cranium. Bit of a blessing for Barrik to get caught up in the corner, back to after the throw, and there you go into the super, just to seal it, just to make sure. The double tap, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you got to make sure. You don't want to be leaving them out here locked.
You finish the job? Yeah, I swear he wasn't moving. You finish the job.
Finish it.
Finish the job.
Speaking of the job, there's the victory right there coming out, laying down some sheet music. Oh, caught him low after the overhead. Barrik pushed up against the corner. And you see zignoe playing a little bit slower on the pressure game, looking for the reversals, just like that burst got ate up.
As Bar wakes up for the DP again. Did have Bar to keep himself safe, just in case, but Barrik is bleeding. PRC right back at him. Want to go back to neutral, 2K beauty knockdown. Fireball not done!
Yo, damage.
Take it to the skies, no surprise, he's almost dead. Oh, check the red, he is dead.
Time of death.
It just says now.
Just now.
It just says now. It don't even say time, it just says now. It just literally just says now.
Oh,
bro, this character.
Yo.
I love Leo.
Barrik plays with the spirit of the character. This is the type of person that's just like, yo, you're going to have to earn everything you get.
Immediate counter hit, but this is the thing though, zignoe, they can keep the pressure going, especially what they do on the wake up. Bail these reversals and keep it going. Like, she's so much stronger in terms of her mix-up game. Double dust on her.
Hit him with the double Ds.
Also smart dash under 2K. I like that. I'm gonna steal that. If I gotta play Leo, I'm gonna steal that again.
Oh, plus frames, gotta guess again. Oh, person in the dome. You saw the FD come out, but it just wasn't enough.
Not enough, but still alive, still can thrive. Trying to run the super, thought he was coming through. Yo, recovery time. It's still gonna punish. Are you kidding? Yo, what? Okay. Barrik with the wake up. You get the full conversion, unfortunate.
The back turn. Yo, zignoe does not want to run into that parry. He knows what's up.
So let it happen.
Oh, there's the parry there. zignoe spacing it out low. Yo, he's like, I got time on my side. Oh, he put himself into a block situation. Back step.
Yeah, you don't get touched. Oh. Run the fireball. Oh, go touch it last. Can anybody's get balls on fireball again? Barrik tossing that sucker out.
Match point for Barrik.
Are you kidding me?
zignoe got a lot of work to do.
A lot. That's a long hill to climb. It's because there's all that momentum in the first place. You have to stay solid. You cannot get frustrated against this kind of character.
Oh, caught him with the split. Oh, blocked it up. Big punish here. And the wall. Oh, no. Got the conversion, but still got the corner pressure.
Come up. 2S, there we go. Look at that streak based on the DP. Big punish here. This should be the finish. No. There we go. Get some bounce up. No. The drop. The winner's get to stay alive.
Yo, zignoe.
There's the finish. That was. Yo, I see him. His hands are up. He's shaking too. He's like, yeah, I got it. We're good.
The unfortunate thing is zignoe lost burst in that round.
Right.
So he could have kept it if he would have found the conversion. However, still managed to get it. Barrik at match point once again. Side switch situation.
Vector K.
The hokey pokey.
Oh, Dunkaroos, I choose you. About 50 seconds. Try to bust it. Oh, the super. And you can't press after this. Don't do it.
Oh, my.
Find the right time to shine. Red RC.
There's the burst. Barrik has that pressure. zignoe, last legs, but gets a big counter hit with the stroke.
Put the spin on him. That note comes out a lot faster. Trade 2D knockdown. Here for the PRC. Can you survive? Can you thrive this jungle?
Oh, the stroke underneath the mid. zignoe still alive.
Smart stuff right there.
Sheet music. Is it going to be the swan song? Overhead's blocked. When's the DP coming? No, backing up. Barrik staying solid.
Oh, first. Try to do that situation. Barrik in the corner.
zignoe with the pressure. He looked for a DP. Nothing doing it. With the throw. Barrik able to take it. And look at the respect that Barrik earned after flash kicking so many times.
Right.
zignoe had a chance to run some Oki pressure. Instead, decided to dash up and block. Thought a DP might be coming. And that is the cash out that Barrik needed to be able to get another opportunity to play.
Bro, I cannot believe that even though we see a 2-0, the way that matches went, you wouldn't know it, right? The score's not going to tell the tapes. What we saw is a lot of back and forth between these matches in terms of their play styles. And we actually saw someone like Barrik, who was so dependent on the DPs, have to run something different. Like, now it seems like Barrick's like, bro, I can't, the DPs can't be flying all the damn time, you know what I'm saying? You saw the, continuous amount of pressure when she gets you going, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I got to give big shots for zignoe to come through in this top spot. Been seeing them come through in a lot of tournaments, bamboo battles and stuff like that. Would not be surprised to see them take a tournament at this rate. They're getting
Definitely would not. And this is what we always say. You see us online at Bamboo Battles talking about it as well.
Right.
Run that experience. It don't matter if it's online or not, because the results here, zignoe landed in top 8 in a stacked regional.
That's true.
You got people like ElvenShadow, Chris Chaos, Macho, DPS playing. You're able to come into town and get into top 8. That the grind pays off.
It does. Hold your head up. You did a good amount of work. If you get in top 8 in any of these games out here, you did your duty. Okay,
Yeah.
Maybe you won first place, but you got to give yourself credit, because all the players and competitors out here, everyone's hungry. Coming off of quarantine, and I feel like if you did not come through, and you're in the Midwest and you could have did it, you whack as hell. You whack as hell. I guess you ain't that hungry, huh?
What are you doing?
Yeah. Maybe if you have work, yeah, it's cool. But if you just sitting at home in your underwear, you just chilling and vibing, bro, tweeting, and you ain't coming out here beating, I'm telling you, you whack as hell.
Need to get your game up. Speaking of game up, 2 of the best we have in the Midwest coming at you. Flowerman, we saw them up earlier on the Millia, and Chris Chaos. This is loser side action, and this is going to be a fast-paced match. This is Chipp versus Millia.
Yeah, this is one of those where if you're Millia, now you can at least kind of fight him in the skies a little bit better, get more off your air-to-airs. Like you can run the mixes, things like that. If you bait out one good DP, the game is in your hands.
Yeah.
The game is in your hands.
Yeah.
Same on the side of the reverse though. Chipp can get in the Millia. Jump 8's gonna be harder, difficult to deal with. 6 feet to get better for the character, but I still feel like the pressure game for this character is gonna be hard to stop. You don't have a reverse on your side. You have to FD, hope and pray that you get to play.
Yeah, you're gonna want to press some buttons, but we've seen Chris Chaos against Tswagg just make it into a scenario where you got to guess 4 or 5 times before you even get a chance to really run any kind of offense.
Right. Oh, it's going to be unfortunate. And hopefully they let these Angelos rock. These are 2 big anime players out here again. Flowerman off a win from Guilty Gear. I'm sorry, from Grand Blue, coming into Guilty Gear, trying to keep that kind of heat. I feel like if you win in one game, you're gonna be like, bro, I can do anything. I can do anything.
Yeah.
You tell me to go fly a plane right now. I don't even need my license. I'm just gonna hop in. I'm in there.
Where you want to go?
Yeah, where you want to go? I'll take you wherever you want to go. But we don't go to the tournament.
We're gonna get into it, spacing it out. Chris Chaos with the first strike here, pushing Flowerman into that corner. Big counter hit.
And the 2D delay. Every some of these sequences, again, stagger step the normal, stagger step after the reckless too. The mental stack, hard to deal with when you have to fight Chipp.
Absolutely. Yo, you see Chris Chaos throwing out that 2D in neutral. He's trying to make sure that Flowerman come correct.
To jump in. Okay. Laying down the disc again. 5K. Hair car. Come to the wall with the super. Beat your neighbors.
Yo, knock, knock.
Oh! Oh my God.
My man traveled some distance for that one.
That was down the cul-de-sac. Just like that, went on the board. Ooh, the 2D again, the eagle kick.
Air-to-air conversion. Through the wall we go. Flowerman been to the hair salon. We got extensions.
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Red RC. Trying to find those follow-ups. And not only the damage, but you get that corner push right there and be able to build up bar, but one up close slash anti-air in the aerial conversion. Had the person stay solid.
Oh, there's the YRC. My turn, please.
YRC, he's got to get something going, but not today. Wait for your turn in the next round to play. That was, you have no health. You're trying your best to stay, positive, but it's all looking negative right here for the boy. Chris Chaos isn't able to get going against his character. Isn't able to get going against Flowerman. It's just running their aggression.
Yeah, I mean, it's, like you said, Flowerman has been taking their chances to play and making the most out of it. There's the J2K though, immediate burst from Flowerman.
Flowerman just waiting these distances. Here we go. Gets hit, but not a big conversion though. Not enough off the record situation. Not enough guessing to be put on, and Flowerman's keeping away and doing hit run style.
Chris Chaos finally gets a hit here, pushing Flowerman to that corner. Caught him with the overhead drill kick off the quick RC, and the Alpha Blade to knock him through the glass just a little bit. Just a dab for Chris Chaos, and he got him with the throw. He saw the FD on the break, right?
Right,
Flowerman
yeah.
didn't want to get caught up. Chris Chaos immediately snap reaction throw.
So smart with it. You have to understand your opponent's reactions on things and what they're doing on defense and how to beat that, right? Look at the FD break, going for a dash up there. Don't want them just, dash for your face and then stop. 2D gets a counter hit, corner push. Look at the FD Flowerman trying to do everything to stay out of his corner.
Yo,
but it's hurt.
What do I have to pay you to get free?
Well, what's the toll? Well, I got some change in my pocket, please. The pennies, the quarters, anything. Find something. Just get a $1 bill. Make the help spill.
Oh, there's a DP from Chris Chaos. Disrespecting the pressure. Gets knocked down. Laying down the disc.
Burst baited. He waited. And the health disintegrated. Flowerman on set point.
Flowerman really making a statement there in that second round of just saying, I'm not going to just lay down just because we got some momentum.
Trying to fish with the far slash, the 5K too. Dangerous time for Chris Chaos. Yeah, had to go in. Won't let that bar go away.
Oh, the challenge for Flowerman immediately cost him his burst though. Chris Chaos trying to space things out.
5K 2D, of course. Comes through in the clutch. 6K. Open him up. What's inside?
You're spending everything.
Oh, everything.
Bills. It's that fat envelope. You're like, yo, is this a check? No, this is collection.
This is a collection day. Oh, the jump toss to do it. The fuck. Are you kidding me? That was tight. Well, that dust got some range on it too. That dust coming through for the clutch. And Flowerman, thinking about this, remember, you don't want to go out of this tournament right now. These are two titans of the Midwest scene in the anime kind of sense, right?
Yes.
Don't want to. This is a rough match versus two. It's all with that momentum. Don't let it go away.
You cannot allow yourself, if you're Flowerman, to even remember most of that thing. You gotta have that short-term memory. You're in a situation where it's do or die. You want to just take the things that went well and then drop the rest of it.
For sure. See that much out. See what they're all about.
I like the spacing here from Chris Chaos. A lot of Chipp players, they're doing a lot of things that stay inactive, which they should.
Yeah.
Chris Chaos actually pacing himself, saying, I don't want to run into any buttons.
Every so often though, Flowerman get like a 6 feet counter hit, things like that. Adding up the damage. Risk gauge high on the side of Flowerman. Got that shit away from that 5K situation when the jump H comes through the clutch. Knocked it off the 2D. Mix up time. Staying fine. Go ahead, move. Red RC, keeping the pressure on.
Chris Chaos just needs a chance here. Flowerman looking to close it down, gets it with the J8. The mace to the face.
Just gonna put him in his place. This looks like last dance right here. Flowerman on set point. Oh, the mix!
Yo!
The movement, the movement.
Had a whole bag of checks and just popped it right across his dome.
Oh, aerial conversion right here. Getting the mix goes on this time.
Oh my goodness!
Reaches with the easies. All the easies are fake. Don't wait. Counter hit. Bad moon, Red RC based on the first. And Flowerman takes
Yo.
over Chris Chaos, bro. That was the nastiest movement I've seen from this character in a bit. I've been watching some. We've been watching some.
Yeah, we've seen some Millias.
Millias.
That one was different. That was a whole different Spotify playlist. He just changed up all the tunes, and that is the just really staple display of what Flowerman has been doing in the training room, right? Like Flowerman talks a lot on Twitter about how they study, how they like to approach the game, and it is starting to show. Because that, like, burst of that, if you're in this bracket and you were watching that, you're gonna be like, yo, how do I even block that, bro? Like,
I'm good.
I'm all right.
I'm good. That's why I'm on here.
Speaking of all right, we're gonna take a look at all of the wonderful sponsors that helped us put this together, starting off with Blazing Strike, coming in 2022. Axis publishing the game. It is a fantastic 90s style fighting game that'll be coming out. Has that GGPO rollback netcode for the online, so you know it's gonna be crisp. PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Switch, and Steam. Look, you got no excuses but to try it out. Blazing Strike, make sure you look at it as it comes out in 2022. Shout out to Axis for helping sponsor us. And speaking of sponsors, and speaking of taking control, we got Hitbox here sponsoring Roundhouse. Shout out to Hitbox, hitboxarcade.com/Roundhouse. And if you put at least $5 in any of the Matcherinos for the 20 games that we run here at Roundhouse, you will be able to get a bid in on this beautiful cross-up from the people at Hitbox. Roundhouse edition. Cola's going to cuff this one, but we got a normal one too. We're not showing it here on screen because Cola probably take that one too. But if you put just $5 into any of the Matcherinos for any of the games that we've had at Roundhouse, you're eligible for a raffle for that wonderful, wonderful cross-up. So shout-outs to Hitbox for hooking us up.
Yeah, big love to Hitbox and all the people that have been donating, putting the claim code to Sponsor Quest. Exclamation mark Matcherino. Run that in the chat, y'all. Just like that, you got a way to play in terms of helping out these competitors. And you know when the pot get pregnant, people start fighting out a lot more. You start seeing secondaries and drops and things like that. Things get a little tighter, you know what I'm saying?
People get a lot more crisp. I see 44 codes remaining. I know we can go ahead and clear that. I don't even know why 44 is there. Like, let's get it done.
Find out, y'all out here watching. And don't let me find out again that y'all have not signed out for Frosty Fawcett's coming up.
Come on.
Bro, I can't wait. You see the game list?
Come on.
Everything is here. It's literally like a Smash Bros. of fighting it. Everybody's here. Everybody. And if it's not, it'll be, brought by somebody. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Plenty of side tournaments at Frosty's every time that we run it. And look, you play something. If you're watching the stream, you play one of those. You play one of those. So sign up. Make sure you do it before November 1st if you want that early bird special because the prices will go up on November 1st. Smash.gg/FFXIV2. Register. It's going to be a fantastic time. Look, I cannot encourage you enough. If you have not gone to Frosty's and you are a fighting game fan and you can, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Literally one of the best tournaments I've ever been to. Yeah, a little biased, but you know what I'm saying? Like, to be able to, it feels like one of those really cool grassroots, tournaments. It's not like there's ever like lag time and like, what am I going to do today? I can go play, a bunch of casuals and stuff like that in the big old ballroom. I got a ton of tournaments to play at. Heck, you might even see your boys commentating. Who knows?
You never know.
If you're trying to commentate, throwing your applications too as well.
Yes.
We want to see you there. We want to see everybody there, especially for the Guilty Gear players.
Oh, yeah.
There's 3 generations of Guilty Gear. Are you kidding me?
Like,
you can't go wrong.
There's a gear game that you love that's going to be there for sure. And people are going to want to play sets. One of the things I love about offline is just the number of people you can play. Like, you can play people from all over the place, and the sets are always crisp, and it's such a great learning experience. So I encourage you, sign up for Frosty's. Make sure you get in early.
Please.
And make sure you get those hotel rooms early, too. I'll give you a little tip, because
hell yeah. It's going to be rough if you ain't doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't get up in hotel rooms. We're looking at some prices.
Woo.
But it's all worth it again. And the only thing that you got to worry about is a little bit of snowfall, possibly.
You got to be
honest with it. There's a little bit of snowfall that you have to deal with. But at the same time, you can stay fine. You can order some Uber Eats if you're vacation with the snow. And the ballroom, again, in the area, again, is like super big. So
it is.
You'll be able to stay nice and toasty playing some fighting games. And we are staying hot out here with this Guilty Gear Strive Heat people again. To be able to let people know, RH is going on, and we have Winners finals.
Woo!
We already went to that quick?
Yo, that fast.
That quick?
Strive don't play, man. First to
Strive
two. First to two is a different type of beast. And speaking of which, we're going to move to the first to three scenario. This is winners finals. This is a classic matchup. Macho versus DPS. In Strive, we've seen it so many times here at the locals.
Correct.
It is anyone's game. I'm going to tell you that. Like, both of these players are strong in their different respects. And at this point, they know each other so well that it starts off at that higher level mind game, right? Like, you're not going to run the regular Axl stuff. You're not going to run the regular Zato stuff. So if you want to see some layered experiences, go ahead and buckle in, because this is going to be a ride.
Oh, it's definitely going to be one out here. And I'm definitely ready to see how this matchup is going to be played with the Zato buffs, Axl nerfs, things like that. This is a high-level play. Winners finals. We got Macho. We got DPS coming through in the cut. Let's get it, people.
Let's go. Let's go. I cannot wait. I really want to see what Macho has done with Zato with these changes, because we got to see a little glimpse of it against Flowerman, but
a little bit.
This is a different matchup because of the range game, and the way that Sickles can interrupt Eddie can make it very frustrating.
Yeah, you're going to have to do a lot of up-close and personal kind of situations. Trying to come through might be a little bit easier because you have more Eddie meter. So being able to expend that a little bit more might help get that pressure. We're already seeing it right there. Gets it open, close slash 2-8. Puts the Legos on him.
That's pressure here. No, burst, blocked up. And now Shadow coming through. You got to hold the whole thing. Macho not stopping low. Give me some arms.
This is what you have to do if you're Zato. If you let up at all, you fail. If you let up your pressure at all, you will fail. Back to neutral, stop you back for DPS. Burst, put him in the corner, gets that distance. 2-inch counter hit.
And that is a respect burst right there. Because Macho has a huge life lead, but he respects DPS's pressure enough to hit that button and say, no, I'm not giving you a chance to run anything.
Give me some room. It's not you a 3 kind of thing. A lot of bar at the bottom from Macho. Yes, this is for the super to lock him down.
Oh!
Or just goes for the hit. That'll do it.
And that is the level of mind games that I was talking about. That is knowing your opponent. Macho normally would never do that, but he knows DPS likes to snipe him out the skies. I got something for you, player.
Well, the super on him. And that's the first match to Macho. Remember, first to 3, a lot of time to accolade, deliberate, how to make the opponent defibrillate. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Beep, beep, beep. That 5 he's doing work out here, too. Good checks.
Big counter hit. Look at this pressure all the way up into the corner range. Where you going? I wasn't done talking.
Off in the guts with that throw. There, right there. Wasn't close. I like that side switch immediately. Get the real estate.
I need some space. BRC to keep myself clean. Great tech from DPS.
Looking with that rinse in. Backs away with jump S. Gotta be careful with those kind of situations that could come. I'm wondering what buttons Zato can do to counter hit. Does that be coming into play? Wow. Command grab PRC. All right. Maybe an error right there.
Different kind of things coming out from Macho. Shadow Carmen blocked up the burst again, but not that huge of a punish. DPS last chance, last dance.
No slash, PRC finds the finish of 2-8, steals it anyway. Yo, Macho. This is different than what we saw, I believe, in one of the beginning tournaments that we had. Maybe the very first ones, it was Macho versus DPS at the locals. And it was DPS that took it over Macho, right?
Yeah.
Now, we're seeing a whole, it's a different game, but we're seeing a different sort of play from Macho. Like, before he tried to jump through the disjointed normals and things like that, now it's just like, I'm doing the grounded offense.
Yeah, and I think Macho, typically is a very aggressive set play player. Likes to come out the gate swinging, but again, he knows DPS is kind of ready for that rhythm, so you see him approaching it a little bit differently. Now, what we're watching now is DPS running the range game.
Right.
He's like, yo, I'm going to need you in a different area code.
Yeah, he's a different state. Not going to wait here. DPS is trying to find the finish one-touch situation with the sickle sword conversion. Falls right into the spinning blades. DPS now recognizing that the ground game is what he's aiming for, and just stay solid. I like that. Anti keeps him down on the ground, put back to square one in the corner.
Push him back, don't let him surf up. Tell him we in Illinois, not California. Get off the board.
2D though.
Oh, you're out of real estate. You're have to find a way to switch. There's the dash up 2K 2D, feeling a different kind of way.
Is that active defense we're talking about? Like, immediately found his way out of the corner, trying to stay solid, jumping, keep it up, gets the leapfrog though. 2S counter hit. Applause. Clap your hands about to clap those cheeks. Whips the super counter hit. DPS like, is that bar side switch too?
Missed the close slash, but still escaped back to mid-screen. DPS got a block up, standing up to block Shadow Carmen. Again, we're in the other corner. When are you going to press? When the throw whiffs, says DPS.
So bomber. Jump H. Does it again, gets a bounce off and the win.
Hitting them with the double dunk, Dominique Wilkins style. Y'all don't know about that. That's
That's what they don't
don't
catch
worry
that
about
one.
it.
Hey, but you black people did.
Yo,
Black people,
yo.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh my
One to
goodness.
one.
All tied up, first to three type of situation here, so you got a little bit more time to make those adjustments. However, Macho right now trying to get that pressure going. Great anti-air again from DPS. Oh, the burst from Macho to keep the corner, but DPS said, I got one too.
Clap the thing. Me too, dog. I'm out here strapped up. Want to get that ass clapped up. So Bomber puts the distance on him and a lot of damage. The super with a saving from the grab.
No. DPS said, excuse me, coming through.
One vision.
Now you're
okay, Tamir.
Looking to put myself up to 2.
Yo, DPS with the call-outs have been working out too. Interrupts the super. Macho got to find something. Now to get back to what it was before when they used to play at the locals, where it's like DPS just runs this game, active defense, aggressive with it, even saying mid-range too. Okay, 2D knockdown.
Pressure here from DPS, full screen away. Hitting you up like the IRS. No matter where you got to go, you're going to have to pay.
Axl Bomber lays it on him. And the final finish right there. That's a statement.
Yo.
That's not just a perfect, that's a statement.
Yeah, that's a statement. That is saying, yo, I just checked my internet connection. We all good. Download we're getting close to 100.
Yeah.
You don't have to change it up.
We're getting there. That fiber starting to come into play, dog. DPS, game point, already on against Macho.
Oh, I like that. Went for the wall instead of the arms and got the counter hit. However, DPS coming out swinging.
Explosion to get max distance. We've seen Macho try to come through with like Eddie and 2P. Every so often now 2S, make some bursts. That's good, but DPS still has that range.
Yo, and you see Macho just stagger dashing, trying to wait to find the right time to either counter hit a button or jump in and get some damage going. But DPS weaving out them chains once again, pushing them back to full screen.
Find explosion, careful now, jumps out. It's the one-touch situation. Careful about being up in the skies and just a jab.
Yo.
Bro, he hit him with, man, he messed up the molars.
Yo.
He messed up the molars, dog. That's dental plan right there.
Yo. That's definitely at least a fillet.
You know how much that cost? That ain't cheap. Insurance don't cover that part. Here we go, pressure in the corner. And this we get that bar back, you know, that you've been trying to FD and walk with. You're spinning that so much, you have to try to get that pressure going so you get bar on your side.
Yeah, Macho really trying to make sure that DPS stays put. Speaking of stay put, gonna attempt to throw out some plus frames here, but DPS jumping all the way over and gets a counter slow stand. No fear whatsoever.
DPS in prime position to take this over. Macho be in winner's side of grand finals and finds a finish. DPS sealing it and solidifying his spot. Winner's side, gilding his stride out here at Roundhouse.
Yeah, that's exactly where you want to be. And you saw after game one, DPS just fully changed it up. And I said before, you know, one of DPS's best qualities when it comes to these fighting games is the patience and the adaptability. I've seen DPS pushed up into the corner time and time again in a numerous amount of games. And there what we saw is a complete shift to Macho's playstyle. He said, okay, you're not going to come to me.
Yeah,
you're not going to try to run me
that's
over.
cool.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
I can hit that trail over here. You're going to have to eventually do it. And you know what? Macho not out of it, right?
Yeah, right.
His finals.
Yeah.
Can definitely earn the run back. And we've seen Macho come back a little bit different when it comes to the double jeopardy situation. We're not quite there yet, but keep an eye out and see how Macho changes up the gameplay. You want to look, listen, and make sure you keep tuning in. Thank you everyone who has jumped in. Watch some fantastic Guilty Gear. Top 8 edition at Roundhouse 2021. And
love it.
I'm so excited to be doing this with you live.
Bro,
this is...
We've been waiting for this for how... It's been like... It's got to been like over, obviously, a year since we've seen each other. Much less been able to commentate a game together. And God, I hope for a lot more. You know what I'm saying, bro?
For sure.
I hope for a lot
Tournament seasons is spawning back up. And
come through.
Come on through.
And
come on through.
Can I just, real quick, can I shout out? You need to go to this man's page right now. You see his Twitter on this page. Go to his reel right now and see why I say he's one of the best commentators.
I appreciate
Do that shit right now. I swear to God, if you don't, I'm gonna fight you. I will slap the taste out of your mouth.
He will. He's out in the wild now. Vaccines are out. Boosters out.
Listen, I can leave my house now. I don't have to be his esports now. I will slap the taste out of your mouth if you don't go check out this man's reel and see how sick he is.
Bless.
Someone that has such good, such love for a game like you do. They got to check you out.
I appreciate it.
That's all I got to say.
Make sure you guys also check this guy. He's all over the place.
Don't check me out.
Yeah, check him out.
I don't know how
you haven't heard of him yet, but if you haven't, you're in for a treat. Speaking of treats, we got Flowerman and Barrik coming up.
Oh, my God.
Woo! Look, Barrik, I don't know. I lost count of how many invincible reverses we've seen from this.
It's like the infinite signal comes up. You know how you get like a cheat code? You see the infinite signal?
Yeah.
That's exactly what's coming up every time you see him do a DP.
You got all the ammo. You got the headband from Metal Gear Infinite ammo.
Yeah. It don't run out, dog. We just keep doing them.
We just keep throwing it out there.
That's like the danger. It's like if he takes it off the table, you're like, well, dang, well, what do I do? I have to worry about what his weight situations are, and that may put something different on the mix than what you do.
And here's the thing. Flowerman plays Millia, right? So one of her weak points is that invincible reversal because she relies on that Oki. However, we saw Flowerman just fight Chris Chaos, right?
That's true.
So he knows how to continue pressure even when the person has that DP or that flash kick situation. I'm really curious to see how Flowerman approaches the first knockdown that he gets because that's going to set the stage for the entire match. And this is back to first to 2. So
oh God.
Yes.
Oh my days. This is gonna be painful right here. You're fighting a Leo versus 2, but at the same time, you're fighting one of the best Millias in the Midwest, if not maybe the best at this point. If we're calling it out,
I mean,
the best in the Midwest right here in terms of Millia play. You at the top spot of this tournament. All the killers came out. And you're the one left. You here?
Right.
So that mix is definitely going to be different. You know, maybe a lot of other Millia players run something a little bit easier, but you're probably going to see some DP baits and things like that come from this Millia player, as well as just the heat from the skies. Flowerman. Can they stay solid? Can they stay the beast? Jane Goodall.
We're going to have to see if we can cage him and stage him. Right now, Flowerman hemmed up in the corner. Barrik trying to keep him there. Heavy projectile Oki.
2D knockdown. Walks out the 2D right there again.
Oh, a late H there, but there's the first DP. They're letting them know, I got guns.
I got guns. I'll let it rip just like the super. Check that red. Goes to the wall. Open situation. Flowerman's got part of FD. Just backs away, whips the throw. It's unfortunate. And you gave them the room to breathe. Wait till the DP. Red RC, jump P. First gold edition.
Flowerman.
They're getting something from this.
Invest it. There's the disc again. The double jump just in case a reversal came. There's the YRC. I need my turn, please. Back throw from Barrik.
Barrik really running the throw pressure right here. Even with the whip, still had the help leaders continue the pressure. If they saw it and say, I'm not afraid of anything that you're about to do. Like, something you have to work like 9 to 5 plus overtime until I get my health down. But Flowerman can run the continuous pressure if they can keep going. He's have to be able to keep going.
There's the projectile again. Flowerman jumping over, getting the roll punish with DP. You better believe I'm all up in there with close lines.
That activity was right there with also the breaks. Make it hard for Barrik to kind of get a read on where they want to be. They just run the knees to the face. Eating fireball. No vegan.
There's the YRC. And a flash kick after the 2D, the disrespectful stuff.
That stays solid. The mix stays in front. DP raw again. Barrik's on the skies.
It does everything.
It does everything. Watching the dishes, things are closed.
Taxes included. You see the movement from Flowerman trying to avoid those projectile situations. In danger at the moment, losing tension.
And you want to have that bar so you can FD to get that pushback. 6P, negative tension now. Gonna have to go all offense all day. No whip punch and play. I guess the recovery didn't allow him to get going.
He's out of meter. Yeah, had to back up. The chip damage was adding up. There's the double dash through. Got the heavy counter hit. Laying down the LP. Name that tune. The side switch. Flowerman hanging around. Trying to show Barrik he's a little bit of a clown.
Oh! Let's go, yo, Barrik. Back turn. Most dangerous situation right there. Cancel the throw. Whips the throw again, though. You put yourself in the corner. Don't be here. Not where you want to be, my friend. DP gets got. Baits another one out.
My man Big Bass fishing out here.
Reeling in to get that win. Just for that super. Just get that equalizer in the Oki. You don't have to worry about the reversal situation for Barrik. That's why you see just the neutral jump right there. Waits out for DP. So staying solid. Interruption with the far slash. You can't pass.
Not today. Flowerman trying to stay. There's the movement into the neutral zone. Back up. 2K2D. Got to guess one more time. The super.
Oh!
Not today.
It worked like that, my friend. You ain't seen the You see the frame didn't work like that, my friend. But I get though. You want to run the super to kind of catch him on those guys.
Yeah. I mean, look, if you're Barrik, you're used to that. I got to wake up under my belt. It's going to be on my term. But the thing that Flowerman was doing is he's using Millia's speed because Millia can backdash on Oki and still have time to dash in for whiff punishes.
True.
Faster characters have that privilege, and Flowerman recognizing that, hey, my character is one of the speedy ones. I'm going to keep you guessing and force you to go to a different option, and Barrik didn't have an answer.
Also like the options that Flowerman's presenting against the grounded gameplay. You're trying to run the 5K, jump, H counter hits have been coming through and coming correct. And Flowerman running pressure, bad move. After for the knockdown, and you see the FD immediately break in front of the face, and now it's applying this pressure. Let's find the conversion way out of there.
There's the burst from Flowerman. Didn't want any of that guess game. Hair car. Laying down the disc. Oh, got clipped up. Flowerman getting another chance. There's the dust and the bait again. Moonwalking like Michael Jackson.
With the Shimona, you're free.
Woo. Flowerman, match point here. Nice block.
Didn't get the punish though. It's unfortunate.
Keeping it clean. There's the backstep again.
DP again.
Barrik don't care.
Running it raw. With the throw though, that's still the nerf right there, being able to catch that a little bit sooner, a little easier. So you got to layer on your offense a little bit different.
Absolutely. There's the backstep again. Flowerman. Movement in the neutral. Working out really well. Look at the spacing here, making sure. Trying to see what it do. Barrik on last legs. Got to guess. There's the
RC.
Yeah, trying to keep himself clean.
Knocked out with the 2D. Oh, one more mix. And that'll do it. Remember the time I sent you at a tournament. Remember the time with your first L. Well, I guess it'd be second because he loses. You know what I'm saying? Flowerman taking down Barrik, but not for nothing. Barrik definitely had some good ideas, but the execution was there from Flowerman with the mixes to stay solid. Looking like a bartender out here.
Yo, my man had the whole list. Whatever drink you want, I got it. I can make it. Shaken, stirred, whatever you
need.
One of the things that, it was what we said moving into this match is, if Barrick's invincible reversals were taken away, what else do you have, right? Show me what else you have. We saw he went for that super one time, didn't work out, did not go back to the well, and just ended up dry. Flowerman took all the options off the table, but speaking of options, Flowerman's job is not done.
No.
You got a different kind of player coming up the deck, and speaking of guessing, this is a potential double jeopardy situation because Macho sent Flowerman to losers early on the winner's semi side.
That's true. So,
between Barrik and Flowerman, Macho took W's over both of them, and if I'm Macho, I'm comfortable, right?
I'm vibing, chilling.
Yeah. I'm thinking about DPS. Maybe not too much. But what I'm saying is it's not a matchup where Macho's like, oh, I got to go against a character I haven't fought yet.
Right, yeah.
And that's important. Flowerman, though, we really have seen them evolving. That last round against Chris Chaos, I feel like just kind of turned a switch in Flowerman's head when it came to Millia movement.
Yeah, snapped it. That's one thing I feel like you have to really have with this character. Nowadays she's rewarded a lot more for her speed and rewarded for a lot more for the air-to-air situations that she does get those conversions. I really feel like you have to understand the movement of this character even more. She plays more like herself back in the previous games. Maybe not all the way, maybe Millia plays, she'd be faster. First of all, they're whack. They cry all the time. I love you, Teresa. But your character is good now. Come back. You can come back now. It's okay. Come back. You're good now. But, you have so many more tools to stay solid in the neutral and to bait out the DPS that we saw, the reversal that used to be a problem. You can contain these guerrilla characters. At the same time, though, a character like Zato, who contains so much of the full screen ground game, you've got to maneuver around the ridiculousness of Eddie.
It's hard. It's really hard, especially, Macho got those confirms on deck. If you slip up and get hit trying to approach on the ground, you're going to be pushed into the corner and forced into a guessing game. And if I'm Flowerman, I'm thinking, my ground game got sealed off last time we fought. How do I fix that? What do I have to do to get through Eddie and try to force my way in without taking to the skies? Because, if I have one approach, Macho going to have me all locked up.
This is losers final.
Here we go.
Macho, Flowerman, looking for the run back. One of them looking to better themselves at the last match. The other looking for that that final spot. Get revenge.
Want that revenge match.
Want that win. They both want that win. They ain't thirsty. They hungry.
Yeah, and that's the difference.
Let's see
right
who's going to eat.
Here we go. Game one. Macho off to a fast start already. Establishing the game that he set up, but you see the short dashes from Flowerman to try to get in. Macho fending him back off.
Wash runs a burst. Get some distance. Trying to find a way to skate to this neutral. Longer set right here, first to three. Be able to kind of deliberate, but you also don't want him to understand how to fight you. You know, at the same time, he's got so much on the deck he can do. You see it right here, a lot of damage.
Macho untouched, looking unscathed.
Block down leapfrog. Side trade right here, a little bit of damage. Falls to the spike, the dash up, bite. Boom.
Feeding frenzy. One of the things I want you to pay attention to is Flowerman got hit with the edge of that drill. That got buffed in the patch.
That's true.
That damage range is now larger, and that came into play right there. Macho knowing what they're doing, rocking off the ground again. So you're gonna have detour. You're gonna have to go down a different road.
Yeah, you're gonna have to turn those turn signals on, dog. Back up, go to an alleyway. You wanna play. We consider rushes from the 2S and being able to back up, but then Flowerman beating that the Eddie meter's down, it goes to town.
It's so important to capitalize when that Eddie meter is unavailable for Macho. Flowerman with the JS again. Saying, Macho, where you going?
They're talking to you. Counter hit, hair car. Lockdown pressure, the close slash, trying to get the throw though, neutral jump. 2P, no cancel on the 80 bar. He's looking for that 2P cancellation to get out of that corner situation.
Oh! Told him, yo,
denied.
Kermit, stand back. Miss Piggy only.
Kermit the Frog here. Wait, he's trying to get some damage.
Only the
Only first part of that actually felt like Kermit the Frog. Good knockout situation right there. Jump in, gets a counter hit. Big fights.
Low on life here, already up against the corner. The escape, but Kermit, it's a two-part episode. He said, yo, Low, run that back.
Run that back. No 2H though, no anti-air. So scared of like the jump H coming out too fast. The burst, stay solid though. The defense overall for Macho. They get the side switch, still gets hit though. Hair card dash up.
Oh, the JH over. Flowerman all over Macho. Trying to make sure he gets the pressure continued at this wall. Keeps it. Macho forced to block it up. FD in him out and whiff punish.
Say gonna hit plus range. FD to stay safe. 2S. Goes low.
Oh, same
knockdown.
Yo.
Bro, he put that on repeat.
He said run that back real quick.
Run it back, I want to hear that. The type of person keep playing that same song over and over again. Oh, don't hand him the ox. Don't hand him the ox.
Flowerman taking a deep breath here. I like the pause from Macho saying, all right, cool, it's losers finals.
Right, I see you.
I'm going to take my time.
Right.
I'm going to just jump back into it. I got time. Right?
Yeah, I got time, cuz I got time. Bro, I feel like you kind of played this out before. Like maybe, Macho was kind of thinking about DPS, waiting winner side. You got to get through Flowerman though. Like they're still standing in your way, right? If you want to fight the two balls, you got to fight the final boss first, right?
Yeah.
You see the credits yet?
Not yet. There's the burst from Flowerman, pushing Macho into the corner, but the life damage has been done. Flowerman on last legs for this round.
The super.
Oh my goodness.
The damage from full screen max range from downtown. He's on fire.
Macho looking to dunk his way into a game 2 victory. An immediate burst there from Macho to keep himself clean. I like this pressure coming out from Macho again. Flowerman FD and trying to find the gaps with the air throw from Macho.
Set close slash. Gonna push BRC back in. Try to get that win. And that Eddie meter just 2 sequences for him to cancel it to get the Eddie meter right back. And just like that, send him to the wall, make him fall. 2H, 1 touch. Eddie meter looking hot and heavy. He's ready.
Macho only needs a dab. A dab will do him. Flowerman almost grilled up and just could not contain that play. And a fast game 2 win for Macho.
Witness. And that's how it has to be with this character. Continuous pressure. Don't let up. Don't give any gaps. And even better when you have a character that can't run reversals, right? All you have to really worry about is FD, IB in some situations maybe. But overall, it's all your gameplay if you keep going.
Absolutely. There's the jump in there from Flowerman. He's been using the short air dashes with combination of JS to get over the ground coverage from Eddie, but I think Macho has caught on to that, and you see 2S coming out a lot more.
I like that. I like that. Cover someone's range, get someone's range to make it really nice range. Big super right here. Gets the Oki. Yeah, the knockdown situation. It's unfortunate. This should actually seal it. Bad move finish. Boom.
Flowerman. I love this back and forth that we're seeing between these two players. That lets you know that the brain juices are flowing. They're ready to make those adaptations.
Make a clap out here. Let's make a clap. Just make a clap. Oh! Leapfrog. First to get some distance. 2H ending with the opposing neutral. 2H cancel right there. PRC tech though. Flowerman trying to stay solid.
Flowerman's definitely awake at the wheel, but Macho coming in with the Mack truck trying to run him over.
2P. Again, no canceling. 2P not so dangerous unless you're canceling in at some sort of eddy. Or just like a bar. You want some red RC things.
You see Flowerman trying to go and cancel out Eddie with the normal. It's just not working though, and Macho taking full advantage. We're tied up here at game 3. This is pivotal.
Very pivotal. He needs it. Close slash coming through his entire. Want to push. Avoids the 5K. 2S doesn't reach with the 2H. It's duty out here. All the dust. Ugh, 6-6.
Macho with full momentum, positive votes on the side, and 50% tension. Goes with the PRC, backs up. Opposed comes out. Shadow Kermit. Flowerman cannot get in.
He forces him down to the ground. PRC. Challenge with the 2P right back from Flowerman. Opposing the neutral. Gonna come through and come correct.
Oh, let's shake a PRC. The back step from Macho.
Avoid that 5K at the max range.
Look at this movement from Flowerman, laying down the LP. Gets the throw. Here we go.
Don't hit him the odds. Don't do it. Interruption. Sets up the leapfrog.
3S trade, but Flowerman has the wall. The 2H. Macho closing off the skies completely. No fly zone.
No fly zone. You ain't landing here, dog. Go, next city over. Keep it moving. We gotta refuel. Next city over.
Next city. I can't help.
I'm waving you this way. Go. I don't know where you gotta go. North Dakota. Go somewhere else, bro. It ain't here. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Also, you can't stay the loser side. Only one will survive. Right now, Macho on game point. Flowerman really gotta think about this. The 2H, as you had pointed out, is such a big threat.
It is really, every time Flowerman had an answer, he said, okay, I'm gonna shorten up my air dashes, right? Try to use JS to get in. Macho then changed back to the 2H to say, you know what, I'm closing out the skies.
Right.
You can't come this way. Tried to approach on the ground, but the Eddie buffs so massive in this matchup. I feel like it really changed the game for Macho. And Flowerman really needs to find an answer of how to mix it up.
It's also like the fact that you're trying your best to get in and not get hit. But towards the end of the round, you're like, I've lost all this health. What am I supposed to do? Like, at this point, I can't mess up. Like right here, looking real bad. Flowerman already lost damn near 60% of the health.
Finally gets out the corner, but as you said, 60% of the health gone. Flowerman needs to find a way and finally gets it. K full screen and hungry. Ate up the burst as well.
Hungry out here with an O. It's the 2K right there. That low dash up PRC.
Ooh!
Close slash. You won't last. Full quarter conversion. Bam, boom.
The RC
Good
for
kid.
the resplat. No, he went for the guessing game. So smart from Flowerman, saying, you know what? I don't want to send you away. I want to have Oki and continue to play.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what you have to do. Get in the corner, make Macho guess, make him feel depressed. You should be the one on the other end of these mixes. So Macho, trying his best to stay sober, dash on a 2K 2D knockdown. That's the aggression we were talking about, that movement.
Gotta keep it crisp. Post last pick up. Oh, went low again. Laying down the disc. Macho getting blown back.
Look at that back roll down Flowerman on a big lead. Forward slash red RC. Help this man. Help this man.
Gonna need some help laying down the disc again. Name that tune. Late air dash. And a blast from Flowerman. Making sure we're going to the limit.
Yes, sir. This is what I like to see, though. This is what y'all like to see. If you're one of these players, you definitely don't want to see it like this. You want to have that momentum going. But it's all taken away as Flowerman is coming back from the brink, from the back of the deficit and the back of defeat. One of my things is being able to keep that pressure going and take these risks, right? Because we have seen reward come. They don't always, but that dash of 2K2D knockdown is exactly what started that pressure in the corner.
It really made Macho think like, oh, okay, so I'm not just going to be able to fill the screen with the Eddie moves, right? Like I'm going to have to actually time these out. And just that small moment of hesitation is why we're at game 5. Oh my goodness, eating up the burst again. Flowerman, hungry out here.
On the table, this is what you want to have for dinner. Wait till next time to stay fine. You're gonna have to be real careful about defense right here. Then we got in the corner, get a counter hit, 2S cancel right there to Kind of like that Flowerman with the Legos.
You see the 6P coming out, trying to get that upper body invulnerability anti-air out there. Oh, they're opposed to 2H. Flowerman spent the burst.
It's a 2S, unfortunately. I like him using 2S just to kind of stop some forward movement, but it hasn't worked. I've seen a lot of very low shell jumps. That jump S that you saw before too as well. He's been pointing out been problematic for Macho.
Well, Flowerman waiting for Eddie Middy to disappear, gets the H. Macho just trying to last. Wait for my homie to come back. Where my friends at?
Eddie Middy back, full screen. I feel like he's still advancing, even when the Eddie Middy is like coming back. He doesn't want to give up any of that real estate. Bro, big bites out here. No chewing, just big bites.
He swallowed the whole thing. And right now, Flowerman about to eat all the damage sword set. Gotta guess again.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. My man handed him a Scantron with no bubbles on it, saying, what's the right answer?
What's the right answer? What's the right one? You trying to pass this class? What's the right answer?
Too late.
Too late. Test over. Set point right here. Macho trying to move on to get that revenge against DPS. It's looking real fine right here.
Macho has all the momentum. Flowerman hemmed up in the corner. Looking like he's going to go to men's warehouse. No punish on the block burst.
Solid. Watch the top bar to work with, though. Makes things real dangerous. Fades away. Jump S and play. 2D knockdown.
Flowerman not done. Macho with 50% tension. But will he get a chance to use it? There's the disc again. Name that tune.
RC. That's all I see. All I see, and now a red RC. And it might be a victory if Flowerman can keep that pressure on.
Oh, the bad move.
Good kid.
Yo, Flowerman, last guess, last chance, last dance for Macho. There's the opposed and the 2H. Macho with a big opposed 2H. And Flowerman fell right into it. Macho.
Oh my God, what
How
a
do
match.
you even stay composed? I mean, Flowerman was just laying down pressure and layers, and Macho just found the right gap with the FD to put out Eddie, and I mean, Flowerman just fell right into it.
You see him also holding a lot of the pressure, like the throw, like knowing that if I try to tech, I'm gonna get got, right? And that'll be the end of my run. But he gets it done, that beautiful conversion right there. Leapfrog plus 2H, seals it, and that solidifies the finals for Low Kick. Out here, Guilty Gear, Tswagg. People, I know y'all been enjoying this action. Y'all gonna have to run that match for real. Give some of the players out here as we're at the finale. We don't let people know what's going on. Got your boy Dynamite Dan and I holding down the mics to count for this one. It's gonna be a Macho loser side, DPS winner side. Think of the bracket, the great players that we've had come through from not only just Chicago, all around the town.
All around the Midwest. We got people from Minnesota, Wisconsin, all over the place to come through, but it boils down to two contenders, and only one of them are going to walk out with the very first, the inaugural Roundhouse 2021 W. DPS Macho. They met in winner side, went DPS's favor 3-1. After that first game that Macho won, it looked really one-sided for DPS.
That's true.
Like you said before, Macho might have been thinking about DPS while playing Flowerman. Had to wake up a little bit and say, okay, hold on, wait.
He was like, hold on.
Pump the
brakes.
brakes.
You real.
You know, I gotta take care of business before I can get to, you know, get home and do what I want to do.
Right,
so,
right.
Now we're here, and Macho's got a lot of work to do. But before we get to it, we're going to give some thanks to the sponsors, the people who made Roundhouse possible, and take a little bit of look at a video before we get to grand finals. Run them reels.
Finish it right now or never. A full throw a blow with the mask, I have to sever. Place and time from the full vibes line. Whatever opposes me, I will outshine. I endeavor to outlast whoever will try. Bad weather, the ship will capsize. Apply mad pressure, you will see my ugly side. Cause I'm not going down without a fight. No, I'm not going down without a fight. I'm not going down without a fight. I'm not going down without a fight. I'm not going down without a fight.
Welcome back to Roundhouse 2021, brought to you by Blazing Strike, game published by Axis Games and developed by Rare Breed. It is coming in 2022, PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. It's going to include that fantastic GGPO rollback netcode for the online play. You just saw a trailer for it. I'm definitely going to look to dig in, see what it's all about. I love when new IPs come to life, and we know Axis, fighting game publisher, likes to bring us something a little different. And if it's your type of tea, make sure you check it out. I know I will be.
That's fantastic right there. And also what's fantastic is taking control of your controller out here. Hitbox coming through for us. Y'all see the cross-up too as well. We got a beautiful low kick edition out here. If you put in $5 plus in the match arenas, into the match arenas, y'all. So make sure y'all go and run some love to those match arenas. And shout out to Hitbox. And again, shout out to the match room. We're at $94.99. How are we not at 100? There's 100 plus of y'all. I can't even see if the coupon code. I don't care if the coupon codes are done. There's no sponsor quest on the right-hand side. Run those. If you got some money, let's get beyond 100. Let's go beyond.
Let's move beyond the beyond. And speaking of beyond the beyond, next year, Frosties 14, January 28th and 29th of 2022 at the Western in Lombard, Illinois. 25 main game tournaments. I know you play one of them up there if you're up in this Twitch channel. And if you register before November 1st, you will get the early bird prices. I cannot wait for Frosties. I've been hungry for it. And if you are, make sure you attend Tacola, one of the best tournaments, hands down, on the planet. You don't want to miss it.
You ain't lying, dog. This is definitely one of the best tournaments I've been to. A lot of stuff to do. Come through, come correct. Even got sales for other games that aren't even listed. So get signed up today. Price is going to go up November 1st. So don't be one of those if you're crying, dog. I can't afford it.
So
you don't hurt already, dog. You don't hurt already.
And if you want to get some more fighting game practice in, support your locals. And the ones here at Ignite and Skokie FGC meetups will have action for you every Friday of November. You got Guilty Gear every Friday. Street Fighter on alternating Fridays. We got some of that melty in there. I know people been feeling that.
What's that? You got that Grand Blue, though?
Got that Grand Blue Fantasy versus game hit different offline. That's all I want to say about that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no delay out here, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no delay. Ain't no delay. And we ain't going to delay anymore. We're going to get back to this Guilty Gear Strive action. Top style, people. I'm out here saying calling with dynamite on the mic for this offline kind of action. It be hitting fine. It be hitting different. Again, run the match, give some love. The other people know what's going on. We have DVS in the winner's side, Macho in the loser's side. Grand finals.
Let's go. I cannot wait. This is going to be a fantastic match because this is a double jeopardy type of situation.
Right.
You know, DPS took it over Macho earlier. Macho, top 8 Evo finalist on the Zato. Not the type of person to just lose the same way twice, right?
That's true.
I am looking for Macho to come out here completely differently. He had to go through the gauntlet of fighting Flowerman. Not easy. Took it to game 5 and really did go to the limit. But this is a different matchup. This is Axl, right? Like, you're going to be the one to have to approach. You're going to have to be the one. If you stay on the other side of the screen, DPS is completely okay with that.
He's all right. He stays fine, and that's what happened last time. Literally, just full screen zoning. Then we'll go through, and we're going to see what's going to go through here. DPS in the winner's side, sitting pretty. Macho in the loser side, got to win twice to make it nice out here. Reset that bracket. Again, grand finals, Guilty Gear Strive. Let's get it.
Let's get going. DPS only need 3 games to get out of here. First, Roundhouse 2021 Guilty Gear Strive winner. Or Macho gonna need 6 completely. 3 to reset and 3 to take it. That's a
like
tall
that.
order.
That sounds painful.
That's a tall order.
That's a tall order. Against Axl, even with the nerfs, like this matchup don't look good still for Zato. I don't know the full data. You know, I gotta run the numbers, but it still don't be looking good for Zato.
It definitely do not look too good for Zato, but I'm gonna let these intros rock. Yo, Axl, one of the best intros in the game for sure.
Oh yeah, you right. The effects on it. All the intros are sick, and that's why we know you out here being anime. We let them intros rock, baby. You ain't see that anywhere else. Only in anime.
Gotta let it rock, especially for Grand Final 3 starting off by Macho, getting an early start.
B5P anti-air right there. Back to square one. You're in the corner. Trying to IB, get some distance. 2S gets a counter hit. Set up top for the leapfrog. And he opposed.
All right, DPS on the Oki. I like that. Macho starting to incorporate the command grab early. Let the opponent know I'm going to have something else for you.
That's right. Opens them up. And good night. Oh. Love that super. That super's so sick.
It's so cool. It's so cool. Macho's taking first blood out here against DPS.
FD comes down. I like that. Fade through the normals. Remember what we saw before when he used to play him? Now everybody thinks that he used to do and is doing now in terms of the game plan and adding a step up. I like that. Show me more, Macho. Show me more.
Macho certainly got some ideas here. Slowly making their way in. Oh, the aggressive burst. Keep that corner pressure. Just swinging out. Using that meter. Has 50% left. Macho just trying to get closer. They'll let me talk to you.
Trying to get in the DMs, but they close.
Shut all the way down. DPS saying, no, I'm in a relationship. I'm good.
You see my status? It be telling you what it's about.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
You see the photos? My brother, hold up now. Gets a counter hit. No big conversion, no. Macho going and taking these opportunities to push DPS in the corner. Connect that pressure.
Watch right now from DPS. Tried to jab out. Nothing doing. Macho didn't want to get blown up, but still gets blown back by the low.
H situation sends it out. Again, Macho fading through some of these normals. 2P. Cancel into anything. Obviously, you need support if you're doing that. We get the maximum amount of oppression. Red RC back at him. Jump H. Cancel.
Pressure here for Macho. Man, DPS looking like a box of Legos out here. It's only blocks.
Well, only blocks. There's nothing in here but blocks. Nothing in here but blocks.
Seeing how they fit together. Wrist gauge, mad crank. Sword set. Then Eddie's back at it.
Oh, the counter toss. Drops the 2 ways. Still going in for the pressure. That wrist gauge still high.
Yo, DPS, you can't block them all.
Clap your hands, about to clap them cheeks. 2S comes through and seals it. Macho with the first one. But again, finding the moments that there's an opening. Fading with the FD to kind of jump through this short of normals and stay solid. Can continue this kind of pressure. We've also seen DPS say, listen, cool, we staying grounded, I can find the lane. I can suck it out here. People don't want to suck it out in the lane no more.
No.
I'll hit the lane in the lane is what you're saying.
I'm good. DPS spinning burst early again to get that distance. Throwing out some jabs here. Macho just breaking as he dashes forward to make sure that he can keep that momentum. There's the shadow coming twice. And the command grab again. Macho incorporating that sequence into his pressure. Forcing DPS. Yeah, saying, no, you can't block. You can't block forever.
That's gorilla grip. I'm going to stick to it. Runs a dust in the lead forward. That's a finish. Damn, Macho. With the pressure that you see come to this character, that means that you're doing the right thing, right? So you're continuously running pressure over and over again. Character like Axl with no reversal. Is it, what can they threaten with? 5K, 2K, try to find a 2D knockdown. But we haven't, haven't seen the gaps like that.
Yeah, the gaps really haven't been there for DPS to take advantage of. And now, Macho smells that blood, knowing, hey, I got all the options covered, I'm good.
Ooh.
AAA insurance, no matter where I stop on the road, I'm gonna get help.
Like within 5 minutes, you see a car coming through to help you. That's what going on from Macho. He's gonna keep the plus frames going. Even these drops allow him to stay solid because of the positive frames on that super. This is the positive right here. There's a fall from Macho. Immediate interruption from DPS. I mean, maybe go for a 2S, but good check there from DPS.
DPS running up here. Close slash cancels with the jump back, but Macho got plenty of meter and burst available. This is looking tough for DPS in this game.
Yeah, one good touch right here. Gold edition gets the Gucci. Command grab. It's okay to a man.
Stopping time. We looking fine at the wall. Sickle Storm into the bomber.
Okay, finish. Anyone's game. DRC back at him. And the command grab. The crowd is popping off. Dog did BRC back at him.
Yo.
You play with them things? I'm like, me too.
They ain't stopped making them when they gave you yours.
I'll bite a hole big enough in your chest to see through. Ain't no way, man. Miz the BRC on his BRC, bro. Check that. That's so sick. Yo, shout out to replay section 2 as well. That's so tight. That BRC stands for big.
Macho just like that at reset games.
Almost there. Gotta keep that pressure going too. Gotta keep that momentum with this character. Not let off the gas against this kind of character. Jump H first again. Gets that distance. Want to spin that burst. Put him in the corner. Keep him locked down like Akon.
DPS trying to use that get out of jail free card, but Macho turned it into Uno. Only I'm playing.
Looking dire. See? Off the K. Puts his foot in it. I like how he's blocks the situation. Even if he, you know, wants to try to be the aggressor, he's willing to just block it out and work his way in. Oh, IB, back row.
DPS getting a little bit closer for a moment. Overhead S, Macho blocking. PRC, the eject button, I need out.
Immediately. Now we're going to be 5P with the red RC, being able to find a follow-up. That bar making them 5Ps and 2Ps so dangerous. To the finish. Macho resetting the bracket, dragging him down to lose with the demon in the dungeon.
Almost.
You're right. I'm calling
You saw the gates.
I saw the gates.
You saw the gates open.
I saw the gates open. I got so excited, I was like, it's over. It's not over.
It's looking a little molten though for DPS. He can feel the heat of the underground. There's the burst, trying to push Macho back. And you notice that DPS hasn't been using a lot of the explosions after Sickle Flash, hasn't had the opportunity to. Finally starting to use it now, but we hadn't seen it until just about now.
That's true. That's been a big part of how you locked down Macho previously, was the Sickle Flash. Continuous amount of pressure with the Winston. Now he has to keep working. Red RC now going for the aggression.
Ooh.
The chuck.
DPS on, I got normal grabs. They may not be commands, but I can still weave them in. Macho backing up, trying to find the sky approach.
You gotta float away to stay. A little bit more in play. Goes out the super.
Oh, DPS beating him to the punch and caught him with the explosion at the end of the day. DPS saying, you're gonna have to earn it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to work. I ain't hear no bell. Bro, I'm sorry for prophesizing my man's demise, but DPS be working out here. Does as soon as I say shout to his first. Macho opens him up.
With a little bit of the classic run up command grab again. It's been working all day because DPS, be down back and trying to block. There's the close flash. Counter hit.
Super situation right here. Clap your hands, gonna clap those cheeks.
Macho.
And dog, Macho be working out here.
My man, punch card stay clipped past 12.
Dog, you know you want salary. You ain't. You want salary. You don't get no extra money for this. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You want salary. They ain't pay you more.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You're definitely exempt out here. You can't be.
That ain't gonna make that paycheck look better. Well, that paycheck gonna be looking hot though for Macho. If you take it, reset with the bracket. DPS looking a little bit more lost in situations in the corner than we saw before, and not seeing so many of what we saw so much in terms of like the ground game being so strong. With them long normals being so long.
The game changed when Macho incorporated that command grab right at the beginning. DPS was really calm, blocking, not panicking, but now you got to guess faster. There's the first block. Macho, look, he's on a roll here, and he only needs 3 more to take the W.
Have that heat. Yo, the double neutral tap, the flow on him. And with the Globetrotters. Top of the court jump H. Not able to find too much in terms of damage or find a way to escape.
2S pressure, PRC after the drill. DPS stuck in this corner, hemmed up. Looking like a suit, finds the back throw.
There you go. K2K. 2D knockdown. Look for that. Red RC, there we go. What's up for the victory?
Wall. Positive bonus on DPS's side. Yeah, just a check into the overhead. All right, I like this from DPS coming out with first blood. So I'm still awake at the wheel.
Nice fadeaway. DPS, getting the using these moves, he's kind of put himself back to full screen. And as long as he's not worked to the corner, he's got to be real active, as he's saying, active defense. Not put himself in the corner too much. You see what happens there. It don't feel fair.
Macho right now trying to play that one-player game. Another back throw. DPS finding the gap, but the wake-up back dash from Macho. Going to get a couple 2Ps, but a big anti-air. No pickup from DPS.
One of the greatest things is, like, you guys can't see it, but seeing Macho shake his head. God, I love offline so much.
It's so good.
It's so good. You just see the reaction of the players. Macho down on a lot of health. This gauge is praying. Gets up back though. The one call out. Burst. Get a big punish over that, but loose into the corner. This is great. Opposing the neutral, super!
No,
Send it to the wall!
DPS gonna have to guess right. Macho pushing forward, attempting to close things out. There's the BRC, red RC from DPS burst.
Applause. Does that'll do it, Macho! Swinging back.
We're going to duel 3 of this first game, and this is gonna set the tone for the rest of this set for sure.
Bro, this is the back and forth between what they want to do with their matchup, even where DPS wants to stand, also how Macho gets through the normals, the chains. You have to be like damn near expert on both sides because you don't want to be on the end of that oppression.
It's so important for DPS to be able to land that super flash explosion to keep max distance. And right now, Macho's health whittling away. DPS finally finding a round that suits his playstyle.
He's about to go down. Can Macho swing this back? Asking for some of that, break down to the ground. But that final hit will do it. DPS again. Check it from full screen for these wins. From downtown. Almost on the other side of the court.
Looking like the Golden State Warriors out here. 21 threes made.
Oh my God.
It's so important seeing how DPS gets out to that early life lead.
Right,
Like
right.
Axl player, you want to do that on any character, but it's so important for Axl because it makes the opponent second guess using their HP to get in.
Right. Absolutely. To have that lead is great. Not be in the corner. Same way play first. Wait for that Eddie here to fade back. Now to become a threat. Be a problem.
Ooh.
He interrupts the dust. That could have been bad. 6 feet puts it back in the chrome. But the 6-8 didn't work. Red RC. RC right back at him.
I need my turn. Macho throws out the oppose. DPS not swinging this time. The back throw. DPS finding those gaps once again. 2K2D knockdown. This time I'm all up in your business. Close slash. Let me get that ass.
Look at clap. On the other side, though, Macho trying to survive. Oppose and throw. We see it so many times. You just want to take these throws because you don't want to get counter hit. Dash up PRC.
He's done.
He's done.
No!
He's still alive.
He's still alive.
He's alive.
There's a heartbeat there. Blue RC.
RC.
Purple RC.
Oh,
The Yo! The 2-time stop.
Oh my God.
Did you check the lore?
Oh. Man, be using the big bar out here, be cooking with the butter. 6 feet. Also trying to implement those to kind of get a preemptive punish and now get the command grab. And again, this is the strength of pressure we've seen before.
Oh.
Rips him up.
He saw the FD bubble there and was like, it's free. That's a free command grab for me. Double check here. Back throw.
2K reset.
2K2 get knocked out and the fadeaway. DPS trying to get that real estate, trying to get some room to play.
Well, slash first though. The distance. It doesn't look like there's much that this character Zanuff can threaten with against like jump S. So it looks like DPS is free to kind of swing that button now a little more.
And he's been using it really well. Just finding the right space as far as there's the super flash, no explosion. Oh! Hit him with the time stop.
And the super lock him down.
Plus frames addition. Oh! Break the law, got away from the burst.
Go down, jump H. Dash up, throw. Oh no, 2H and the finish with the spike.
Macho hanging around, it's close. It's close, but DPS still on game point. If DPS goes up 2-0, it's a long road for Macho.
It's a long road. You're right. It's looking real bad for him. She doesn't want to get this win if you're Macho to tie things up.
Oh, look at the blocks. What's going to be? 5D.
But my Macho with a lot of butter work with interrupted 2S on that situation. That's got to be lapped out. Like, even if you press this button in this situation, even though it's your turn,
nah, I'm good.
It's good.
50% meter for DPS, but Macho got a whole bar. A celery stick.
Phase through.
Oh.
DRC. Jump D, take a bite. Fakes the burst, no conversion. That 2P. Nothing behind it.
Oh.
2P catching right in the Eddie. In the dust to do it. Macho tying it up. This right here is pivotal.
Woo, this is
Who's
so,
up to?
It's so important. Macho did not want to go down 0-2 in this last set against a player like DPS who's shown that I will play the patient game.
Right.
Now Macho can keep his foot on the accelerator and be more comfortable taking more aggressive options like this one.
Didn't get a punch, but the burst off the table, that's good. He can act that corner pressure, he's feeling fine, but DPS going in with the aggression again. Has to push out to stay away. Don't defensive play 6B. Oh, the 6H! The mummy returns!
Hit him with the Dolby Atlas. Counter.
Yo, Macho with the quickness. For that whip.
Woo. I like the pace that Macho is doing. He's getting really, really fast round starts and heavy life leads early. Makes your job so much easier when you have to play against an Axl.
That's true. Sings out the leapfrog to cover the aerial space. Gets a counter hit knockdown. All right, here we go. That 2D though. Coming through in the clutch. 2K2D, get that knockdown, put it back to square one.
It's so important for DPS to be able to land those. Red RC forward, the burst from Macho to keep the corner pressure.
And now avoiding, FD to avoid the 5D and not get checked. That risk is hot and heavy.
Oh, this is where Macho wants to be. There's the pulse, caught him in the air again. Oh my goodness, another throw. Macho running that mix. DPS, which way did he go? The 5D is what it's gonna be. Macho taking game 3 and going up 2-1 now on tournament game.
What a run this would be from Macho. From the beginning of the locals, where he was getting pieced up by DPS, from the beginning of this very top 8, where he got pieced up by DPS, to fight Flowerman and other players to come through, this would be a big win. Top 8 place right here at EVO makes sense, but DPS is not out of it just yet.
Not out of it yet. We're in game 4. DPS with a good life lead to start the round. Got 6 speed. Now you're going to have to play the blocking game, the waiting game.
Macho just staying solid right here. Work his way in, but the counter comes through, so get to there. Now DPS using that meter just to get that screen piece and find the finish. Didn't find the combo though.
So a little bit of life left, but DPS looking okay. What's the option going to be? Oh,
that's
up.
on 2K2D.
He said, you know, you want to holler at me? No, I wanted to holler at you.
Yo, that preventative health, like I like that. He's preventative with it. You look, the dash up and get that 2K2D knockdown, I'll be up for your face.
Apple a day to keep that Oki away.
Yes, sir. Explosion right here. I've seen a lot more of those come from DPS. At the same time, you know, FD and then being able to break through gives more distance to Macho. Gets his in at the right time.
Macho pausing, but lost about 50% health. DPS, there's the sickle flash. Macho finds the jump in, burst 8 up, and now Macho has a chance here.
Gobble up, hit him in his guzzler. There's the dust. Into the super, of course. Give me my bar, dog. It's my bar, and I need it now.
I need the whole thing. Positive bonus, the dividends coming through from Macho. Drilled up, DPS hemmed up, looking to find a way to escape. PRC from Macho, the empty command grab to close it out.
Macho on tournament point. Macho, if you can get a good round start, we're looking kind of bad for DPS.
It could look a little rough. Macho playing the patient game. DPS throwing out the chains, forcing Macho to approach. There's the jab, forced him back. There's finally getting some sickle flashes with the explosion follow-up.
Cover the wrist gauge though. You already see that getting cranked up real hot and heavy. 6B gets the knockdown.
And Macho has burst available while DPS still needs time to build his up.
That's true.
But look at the wrist gauge.
Ooh, threw up that 6B.
Oh!
Gets the counter hit.
Oh
no.
This is the
This is
decision
looking
time.
long.
The block on the YRC and the burst to keep the corner. Macho hammering away, wants this championship.
It's in his hands. Dust, leapfrog. One more good sequence will seal it. Macho's on the board, the bottom. Anamorphous. Lock him down. 2-8 comes through from DPS. For the impression.
Still fighting, chipping away. Sickle flashes long range. There's the command grab. We haven't seen it in a while.
That's super though. Macho's got more to work with the 50% tension on the side. Runs it for just to lock him down.
DPS still has tension. Uses it to escape and goes to the other side, but he's in Macho's strike range.
It was a bait.
One push to do it, and he bites it and takes it.
Do it. Macho takes guilty gear strike. Damn, dude, that was the sickest set I've seen from Macho to come through from the breach.
Listen
the
to me.
loser side. Talk to him.
Macho
Talk to him.
had a hill to climb on winner's side, a mountain to climb on the loser side of grand finals. It is not easy to do what we just saw there, and Macho from the very beginning changed the game when he came to grand finals. He said, I'm going to show you something completely different, DPS. I'm not going to do the regular run-of-the-mill Oki. I'm going to hit you with everything I got. He opened up the set with a dash-up command grab on Oki and not just laid the groundwork for everything that you showed there. And as you said, Cola, it's been a story for Macho the entire time. The first locals that Macho fought DPS, no disrespect to Macho as he is an Evo Top 8 finalist, but he got pieced up. He got freed up real hard. And Macho came into Roundhouse with a mission to not only show that he was a strong player, but that US Zatos are alive and fine.
Oh, yeah.
And if you have any questions, you can come on down here on Fridays and test your luck against one of the best in the country of Midwest Movement Zone Macho.
I do not want to hear anybody ever say, I don't know what Zatos I can play in the U.S. Ever. You just watch this great action right here. Gives Gear Strive Edition. A Zato player like Macho came through in the clutch. Dog, I don't ever want to hear nobody ever question a damn thing when it comes to how good our scene or even Macho himself is. He's proven himself out here. A lot of strong competitors. Shouts to everybody that came through. Not only just Macho, everybody in the top 8 spot, Flowerman, zignoe out here, everybody that's came through, and even the players before that. It's great to see that we have brackets out here coming out to the offline. Boy, it's more than fun.
It's a little different. We're going to have words from the Lord ElvenShadow himself for running Garage Gear. Big ups to him for TOing and participating in the event and agreeing to doing Roundhouse. Take it away, sir.
What's going on, man?
Doing
Yo,
good.
shout outs to St. Cole and Dynamite Dan for holding it down in top 8. Thank you to everybody involved with this event. Low Kick for setting everything up. All the organizations that we teamed up with to make this happen. You know, we still got some Street Fighter 5 and Melty Blood action coming for you, but this is it for Garage Gear. So, you know, I just wanted to say thank you all for watching Plus R Rev 2 and Strive throughout the weekend. It was a great time. We had a lot of fun. And, you know, Garage Gear will be back in its traditional form at some point at my house. But, you know, with Frosty planning and COVID and all that, you know, probably won't be having it until after Frosty. So until then, thank you guys for, you know, supporting us. And we'll be back at some point. But Frosty's coming up, and make sure to register. And I'll be working hard on getting that all ready for you. But hope you guys had a good time, and it's been a great event. So thank you all.
Thanks to you, ElvenShadow, for running these events. Thanks to everybody for jumping in. Remember, the Matcherinos are still active, so you can help out the player pool if you enjoyed the action. And we will see you all next time. And until then, peace and love, and play some goddamn Guilty Gear.
Oh, yeah, let's rock. Play some Guilty Gear.